EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Banks. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. What a move into open space. And the game will pick up the first down, tackled at the 22.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this could really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
First down here for this offense.
Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right.
And the ball is picked off.
Could take it all the way.
He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
First play taken, a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envisioned this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And the offense comes back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Looking out throwing here to start the drive.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The receiver grabs it. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Lets it fly out of the wideout.
He makes the grab.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Banks.
Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here.
Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
And the Black Knights will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. First and 10 play coming up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
A gain makes it second and medium.
Throwing off play action. On the move now.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. And the Black Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man.
Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult.
Big throw caught on the left side.
Touchdown, Black Knights. They couldn't stop him there.
They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
They mix it up with a run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Aztecs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass falls incomplete on the final play of an exciting first quarter.
Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far.
And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense.
Quick throw over the middle. A tight end makes the catch downfield. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you could sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
4th down. The offense will go for it. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to make a big play downfield.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
And the Aztecs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs.
And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Banks. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. No huddle here for the offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their...
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Black Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here.
Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
No huddle now for the offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Design quarterback run.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Army.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. The San Diego State offense on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They tackle him, but not before. The 45, a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The receiver makes the catch. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down.
He's wide open. Look out. He went out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. He escapes the pocket. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State.
And now to try here for the extra point. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself. Kirk, he just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
Bringing it out, it's Banks. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half.
They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And the Black Knights will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Lets it go quickly. Finds the receiver wide open.
They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Ball handed to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He bought some time, now lets it go. Touchdown, Black Knights. Strong game by this quarterback.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets them up first down from the 31. The Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Give it to the back again. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Aztecs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Makes the grab, attempts to score. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Signs a good throw. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. He missed it, and the game remains tied. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Black Knights will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. San Diego State offense back out there. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Touchdown, Aztecs, to put them on top now.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Banks. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Aztecs offense back on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop?
Oh, pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They're backed up, 2nd and long at the 19. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
You know, heave the ball deep down that right side.
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over
On downs now. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Pass caught. Can he get in?
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Black Knights looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Army! Still no answer for this offensive machine. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kurt.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
The San Diego State offense on the field now. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
And that is the quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball.
Looking deep downfield to the left.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I would keep looking to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented, and this quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm, and eventually you're going to hit some big plays.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback dropping back.
The receiver makes the catch.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
He's got a man down the middle. Finding space at the 20.
Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set him up first and goal at the 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
A running play called on fourth down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Finding some room at the 25. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Black Knights. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
42, San Diego State, 28.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looks right and lets it fly. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open.
And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And Kirk, it's Army in the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
He's in the clear. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Army.
This offense really clicking.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
San Diego State, 28.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. He was brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. You think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down, and now a fourth down play coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Short connection to the tight end here. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Dump off caught by the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Using his legs here. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And he finds his tight end for the catch.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And the Aztecs line up on 1st and 10 now. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Getting set. Here's second down. And the offense just takes a knee here. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw testing the middle. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Oh, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.